gonna go hit up the local jetty down here in SD. We got the pole spear. Not too much gear. Same old story of our lives.
Woke up at 5 to go dive, and then it's raining, so we canceled the dive, and now it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, such rain.
The tide is filled in, so we missed our little golden little moment there. But hopefully we'll get something to eat.
It's life.
Such is life.
Alright, I'm good with this stuff.
Do you want to carry something?
Yeah. I had a feeling it was going to happen this morning, where it was just going to stop raining.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Alright, do a check. Got fins, wetsuit, got GoPro, dive watch, guns, weight belt, fins. We're good.
Literally, this is how I do this. I start at my feet. Got my fins, my booties,
got those.
Wetsuit, okay, I need my weight belt, my mask, glove, what else? Oh yeah, camera, stringer, gun. Forget your gun. It's been done before. That's about everything.
Yeah. We call that the, you have a special name for that? The check?
So, pre-dive check.
Pre-dive check.
Yeah.
Shout out to those guys over at One Drop and homeboys at Longfin. Alright, so dive report for today. Tried the pole spear, actually was testing out a new design that I've been working with Gatku on, and definitely made the mistake of putting on the shorter band on the longer tail end, which I wanted to try to kind of have a little more power, but definitely should have stuck with the other band. But overall, after I got used to it, it was fine. And we slayed some fish, some pretty good sized sargo out there. I'm doing some trash fish stuff, so they have the rubber lip and the opal eye. Bret shot a nice little sargo as well.
Yeah. Little fish taco.
Little fish taco.
Couple fish tacos. Yeah.
The current was intense today.
Yeah, it was a good workout. That's a real high tide, and then kind of on the wrong end of that tide. Try to get in the water before high tide. Didn't work because of life, I guess. So anyways, lots of fish. Really cool reef to dive. I like to dive. It's like my little spot. Tons of nice little reef fish you could turn into like dinner if you want, you know. Just take a couple here and there. You don't need to take them all. So,
Don't have to limit out every day.
No. Limits are there for, I don't know, people that maybe go once a month, or, you know, I don't need a limit. It just gives me an excuse to get back in the water and dive, you know.
Exactly.
That's the way I look at it.
And I took a couple extra fish than I usually take, but that's just because I want to experiment with doing some cooking videos and try some different species. I've had sargo before, and sargo is amazing. And I've had opal eye, but I've never really prepared it right. And after doing the OC Spiros meeting, learned how to do the sashimi, so I might want to try that or another method. And then the perches, I mean, I shot them all when I first started spearfishing, but I've never really mastered any way to eat it well, cook it well. So, time to experiment with that.
So I'm pretty sure we got a white perch, white surf perch, a black surf perch, and an opal eye. Pretty sure this is a white surf perch. I don't see the big scales down here that you'd see on a pile perch. It's got the right fin for a surf perch if you look here.
You're right. I thought it was a sargo, but there's no real black mark.
Yeah, usually even in death, the sargo will have a nice black bar here.
Yeah.
And the pile perch it'll be dark up here, and then you'll have a patch of big scales here at the bottom.
Right.
The identifier here for the black surf perch is this little dark mustache right here. A lot of people call them rubber lips, but this isn't a rubber lip perch. That's a totally different animal from up north. Some people call them a butter lip, but you can always identify them as black mustache. And a lot of times down here they got purple colors or blue along the back. You see that real common. But they come in a bunch of different versions, but the identifier for me is that little dark mustache on the upper lip right there. So here's the opal eye, the fish with an eye every actress would kill for. As you can see from looking down right there, it is just like an opal that you would get from Ethiopia or Nicaragua. A nice black oval. Gorgeous color there. We're just gonna scale these up, got them, get them ready for John to do a dry age.
All right, we just got back in from the water, and it's time to process the fish that we caught. I'm at the coach's house, and it's time for him to show you how to do the surf perch first. Start with a spoon.
Make sure you get all the way up along the scales up here. This will all come off real easy. And this is for pan frying, dry aging, baking, anything like that.
Now a lot of you guys can go buy expensive scalers, but the tried and true method is your kitchen spoon.
The old tablespoon. That's one side pretty much done right there. I didn't hardly leave anything. There's a few right here on the tail, and right around the head there's a couple. But if you look, we're not really missing too many. Turn them over, do the same thing here. Come on. Oh, there we go. Well, some guys like the back of a knife too. But you'll see the back of the knife will miss some, like that. This guy's ready for the frying pan pretty much. Just cutting it through here. And cut down through the belly here. Make sure you scoop out anything that's left inside. There's a little white swim bladder in here. We can take that out. Over here. Just clean it out with your finger like that. And if I was on the ball, I'd have a little bucket of salt water here and clean that out. You can just get your spoon in there and clean out the bloodline. Never want to rinse a fish in fresh water if you can help it. I mean, sometimes you have to. But there you go, ready for the pan.
All right, we have the white perch. I think we got all the meat off those bones. All right, everybody, now's the moment of truth. This is the white perch, cooked with just a little bit of butter, no salt, no nothing. It's been dry aged for 7 days. I know, or I've actually just learned that this fish tastes amazing as a sashimi. Actually, all the trash fish that I'm doing right now, the white perch, the black perch, and the opaleye, supposedly taste really good raw. I've tried the opaleye raw and it was solid, but I wanna try these different trash fish cooked, and then I'll try them raw afterwards. I just wanna get a taste test for the palate, just to kind of be able to compare in my mind what they taste like. So here it is, let's try the white perch. Again, this one was dry aged in my fridge for 7 days. Here's what it looks like. It's a nice, flaky white meat. The dry aging really took out a lot of the moisture. Let's try it. That's good. Holy cow. The texture is a little bit grainy. It's not super mushy at all. The flavor is pretty. Have you ever tried like a cooked mackerel? That's kind of the sort of the flavor. A little bit lighter on this since it's a white fish, but overall definitely good. I think this would be really good in tacos. This would be really good. All right. Well, if you have a chance to go to your local jetty, get your pole spear out, go spearfish, pick up a white perch or two. At the beginning, I thought this was gonna be a sargo, but it turns out they look very similar to each other and they get relatively good size. So go for the medium-sized ones. I hear the larger ones sometimes can get some worms, but overall, I think this was a really good size white perch. Very happy with it. Definitely going to be turning this into a taco. All right, if you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button so we can do more of these kinds of things in the future, and also hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Until next time, tight lines everyone. See ya.